What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome to Strictly Blizzness, episode 18.
Adult episode. Not meaning we're doing adult content, but the episodes. Yes, the episodes. The show is now an adult. It's 18.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, I figure you should put like one of those, Big Bark should put one of those rating, like PG-13 on certain episodes, or some of the outtakes would need ratings. So.
Yeah, but we don't air those.
No.
We don't have a real...
It's been a pretty family show.
Yeah, it has. It has. We haven't had too many.
Until now, no.
Well, and there is this episode.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll wait for 21.
Yeah, yes, episode 21.
We'll do 21 as
right.
a little... We'll have some censoring beeps. And
Yep.
Anyway.
We won.
We did.
Yes.
It was quite...
It's a heck of a game.
The game. Again, to the last literal 16 seconds of the game. If you left the game when we got the onside kick, you needed to tune in later. And actually, Megan from UWGB, coach from UWGB, left. She said she saw you. And
I was standing next to her explaining certain things for about 10 minutes because that's how long the 1 minute wing takes. So,
well, but she said you told her, oh, it's in the bag as we got the onside kick. And she walked out. And then I told her, you need to watch the rest of the game.
Which is funny because I preach all the time. It's not over until the clock reads 0. Like multiple times on this show, and then she left. It was terrible because we hang out at D2's afterwards. So I had texted your husband and said, what do we want the D2's limit to be? As I send, we fumble the snap, and I'm like, unsend, don't read it.
we had a bunch of people in the front row because it was so exciting in those last 2 minutes that were waiting to go to the bathroom. And Jim kept adding 2 seconds back onto the clock.
Yeah, change the game clock. Back to 10 minutes left. What?
But we walked away with a win, and yes, it felt really, really good. I do have a funny, which isn't so funny, but I'm in the elevator coming down after fifth quarter's done, and I went up to the suite and had to bring everything down, and the door hadn't quite opened yet, and I hear this Effenheimer come from the other side of the door.
And change the episode's rating?
Yes. And the door opens, and it's one of the Barnstormer coaches, and he just looks at me mortified, and I said, well, that didn't sound very good. And he went, I'm sorry. And
in that case, F was not for family-friendly football. So.
That was not a family word. No. So they were very frustrated, and we've been on the other side of that several times. It truly does come down to the last couple seconds of the game. But the guys look great. They played as a family. They played as a team. Blake
had a coming out party as the quarterback, too. Crazy.
He did fantastic.
Welcome to the IFL, buddy. That was a game.
I love the fact that when he hesitated, he only hesitated for a couple seconds, and he was off to the races.
Maddie was on the sideline, which was awesome, and probably more of a change for Corey, too. So
yes, but I think Matt did a great job.
Yeah, Blake reminds me a lot of Matt, too. Like, Matt just looks for the end zone all the time when he played for us. And I think first play after a fumble snap,
Again,
he went end zone. I think the second time he got a shot at it. So, it was cool.
It was very exciting. It was very well played. And Iowa did a great job, too. I mean, it was just a well-played game.
I will make a plea to Corey. When we play Sioux Falls, can you just please light them up? This last 10-second thing, it's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
so
I
can
can't
we just
do that.
go up by 40 and hold it one game? So
I don't think we're going to get 40 unanswered.
Not on Riggs.
No,
so.
Riggs is not going to let that happen. So you can hope that.
Yes. Yep. I'll hope that.
But yeah, it was a good game, and then we had a great pregame and our halftime was fabulous as well.
Yeah, shout out and big thank you to Derek Jones. That was cool. So again, it's different when you hear somebody play on recording because I listened to him before we booked him. He's really great live, and so it was really
he was fabulous. And I loved he gave a little bit of a speech about the American flag, which was fabulous. Before one of his songs, and the crowd loved it.
Yep.
And that felt really good. I had a fan that I ran into up on the concourse that was, I'll use the word, I can't use the word I want to use, but was complaining to one of his buddies, and he probably was 18, maybe 19, about why do we celebrate these vets? They're all old. And, he was just being stupid is what he was being. And there was enough people around that could hear him. And so I'm doing my walking by and I hear it and I kind of back up again and I stand behind him. Now his friend can see me. He can't. And I start saying, this is why we do a military night. And you wouldn't be able to have the attitude that you have if we didn't have these old people that had done what they have done for our nation. So freedom comes on so many levels. And, especially now, this will be my rant, not my pet peeve, but my rant for this show. Especially now, there are so many people that are on, whether it's political, it just seems like we seem to be at odds on everything. COVID, vaccine, political. It's you're far this side or you're far that side. And we wouldn't be able to have that opportunity if it wasn't for these veterans. And what floors me is the ones that are, and it doesn't matter which side you pick, but they're so extreme on one side, and then they don't realize that extreme behavior is what causes those wars in the first place. Sure. If we can't come together and can't find common ground, we have these types of issues. So there's my rant. I'm done.
That's fair.
I'm done for today.
You're allowed that platform.
But that poor kid, man. And then after I'm done, he's just kind of standing there. And then I hear for the people that are around us. So I'm not sorry, young man, whoever you are. Anyway, so that was a big night for us. It was a big night and a good night for the Blizzard.
Yeah. So after some great news and celebrating a win, we had some sad news over the weekend that I'll let you unpack a little bit.
I don't want to start. I don't want to get choked up, so I might not be able to finish all of it. So you might have to to finish. See in there. We had a former player who played for us only a few years ago. He was 2017.
16 and 17.
16 and 17. Yep. So 17 was his last year. Kashada Spence passed away over the weekend. And much like I was just saying, it was a very senseless act.
Right.
He was actually celebrating his 29th birthday out with friends, and he was shot. And he was killed, and killed instantly. So our deepest condolences to the Spence family. Kashadas was a character.
Yeah.
I want to talk about good things about him. I mean, I was Miss Kathy, and he would always, I say character because he would always poke the bear just a little bit.
Yep.
And he would, hey, can we do this?
Yeah.
Hey, how about if we did that? And,
hey, Ryan, you got any more of those food vouchers? I'm like, dude, you get a certain amount a week. Like,
well, you could give me a couple more.
Right.
He was he was a good guy. He was there was a lot of spirit in him in a good way. He could get his teammates going. And he's, we didn't have contact with him.
Right.
But to me, once a Blizzard family member, always a Blizzard family member. So it's a terrible loss, and definitely a senseless one, and too young, way too young.
Right.
Way too young to be leaving this earth.
Yeah. Good ball player too. So bigger running back, and
he was a big dude. When I look back after we found out the news, and I mean, he was playing with Matt.
Yeah.
Matt was his quarterback, and I mean, we had Markeith.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a good squad.
It was
of guys.
Yeah.
And it was a Tommy and Chris
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, both coached. So anyway, yes, that was horrible to hear over the weekend.
So thoughts and prayers to those involved, and
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And please stay safe.
Yes.
Please stay safe. Make good choices. Although this was not a choice for him. He actually...
Wrong time, wrong place.
Or just somebody that out of jealousy, it sounds like, because it wasn't even a face-to-face thing. It was as he was walking away. So I don't understand that. That is so cowardly. Anyway, can we please change the subject because I don't want to keep talking about it.
On to a happy holiday next game.
We do. We have a happy holiday. Well, we will have celebrated the holiday because it will be after the 4th of July.
Yes.
The next time we talk.
Game will be, yes.
Well, and the next time we talk.
Yes.
We will have celebrated.
This is one of those things where I mess up the timing, so we'll just keep this going.
Yes. But we have some shout outs to do. We actually went to see a movie.
Yeah, we did. Fast 9.
Fast 9 was fast and it was fabulous.
Yes, it was a great
fabulous.
movie.
I really liked it a lot.
It was good. It was action packed.
It was very action packed. It was a very quick ride home after.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was in Fast and Furious.
I was going to get a text for a speeding ticket.
Yeah, bad idea to have your Camaro after that movie.
Kathy gets in the Camaro. I get in a minivan, so I was perfectly fine on the speed limit. So,
well, you know what? So I went this weekend. The Rock was posting some stuff about the issues that he's had with former wrestling peeps. And Cena was one of them, that him and Cena were like at odds so much. So I found it ironic that Cena was in this movie.
Oh, and he's not, yeah.
And, Rock was just in the last one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But they're pals again. So
yeah. I'm not sure when that one will end. So
I don't think it will. I think the next one, they'll have The Rock in there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was just a really good movie. I had fun.
We did.
And then we have another one coming up, but that'll be after the next episode, which is Widow.
Yep. That comes out.
That does, after the 4th of July.
Yeah. But Christmas in July is going to be fun.
It will be.
So we've talked about it on the show before. So we'll have an American Idol voice-esque singing competition.
Voice-esque.
I don't know if that's a thing, but it is now. It'll be, you can submit and you'll have instructions after this episode on how to submit your video. Christmas carols only is the catch, and how the contest will work will be figured out by the time you watch this. We have a friend of yours doing.
So it's not novelty though.
No.
It's not novelty Christmas songs. It has to be like Blue Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Hark the Herald Angels Sang.
Yeah.
Silent Night.
All the other big ones. Yes.
Can it be All I Want for Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Nothing like I farted on Santa's lap or any of that stuff. So
that's what came to mind.
You can submit it and we can have some laughs. I'm just saying you're probably not in the running.
Okay. Is there a song called I Farted on?
Absolutely. And it's hilarious.
Okay. I'm going to have to look that up.
100%. 100%.
Okay.
They played it on IXX once, and Cadence and I were busting out in the car because I didn't know it was a song until they played it.
Okay. Can they do Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer?
I think that's in the same Farted on Santa's Lap genre.
Okay.
Again, submit it. We'll see what happens. But
okay.
But when we have a friend of yours doing the national anthem that game, right? The choir? Yeah. Is that wrong? Do they not doing it? Like... Otherwise, we got to find a national anthem right now.
I think they are.
Okay.
You're talking about the cantata group.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Lori, let me know if you for sure are. Because we talked about them singing at halftime, too.
Well, if the contest winners are at halftime, they wouldn't be.
No, but they were going to sing a song to introduce.
Oh, I got it.
They were going to do a song.
We've planned this all really already.
Clearly, and this show
Come on
too.
July 18th. It'll run smoothly.
Yes, it would be beautiful. It will be beautiful.
Right.
Yes. Hey, when I say big bark, you say
woof.
Oh, very good. We didn't do that last episode.
No. But if you're at the game, the biggest of bark was on the video board. So
biggest of bark?
Missing an opportunity to catch a football.
Do we have footage of that?
You could probably find footage of himself knowing.
Oh, apparently it's been burned.
The evidence is lost.
If it's not on film, it didn't happen.
Correct.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
All right. So we did a shout out to Mark. Well, we didn't. We said we went to a movie,
there,
but it was Marcus.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What else do you know?
Not a lot.
We're not selling the military jerseys, I can tell you that.
No.
Corey started that rumor. I had to squash it. And then Joey was asking me he wanted his because Coach had said it on the show that Joey should get one for free.
Corey, you should stop that.
You should stop that, Corey.
Stop giving stuff away.
There'll be no giveaway. No.
Nope.
Anyway, so what else do you know for this episode? For number 18?
That's it. That's the big ones.
Hit all our points.
Yep. More to come on all the Christmas and July shenanigans.
There's that shenanigans again. All right.
On the next episode.
Join us on the next episode when we talk about
Christmas in July and the 12 days of Blizzness.
Oh, Blizzness or Blizzness?
Blizzness. I don't know. I better
You
change
said
the lyrics.
Blizzness. You said Blizzness.
I don't know which it is.
Okay.
It's not well planned.
We do everything.
But it will be well executed.
We do everything very critically planned.
Yep. Every game day goes without a hitch as soon as the doors open. Or a well-oiled machine.
It's smooth. It is so smooth. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about was Joe.
Joe.
You forgot about him already?
Joe Carlson, Joe Stasi.
Carlson was on the field. We didn't.
He was.
He like hit the ground running. He was doing his normal jump up and down.
Yep. He didn't miss a promo. He was great.
No, it was very good. He did a great job. But he was only here for one day.
Yep.
He went back to where he came from.
Yes, but we appreciate it. It was great. It was fun
nice
to hang out, too.
Yeah, it was nice to see him again. And Taylor, too.
Yes, Taylor as well. Thank you both.
And she is wearing the ring, so that's a good sign.
They are engaged.
They are officially. I mean, I knew they were engaged, but for me, until I see it on her finger.
I know.
Even a picture, I want to see it on her hand. I want to see her in public
Evidence,
with it on.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
That's what we got.
All right.
Should we hit him with it?
We can hit him.
Go Blizz.
Go Blizz.
Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.